Kim After 50. On this channel, we talk about my life after 50. That is everything that it takes to like restart your life after experiencing the life quake of a divorce. But I do that while we do lots and lots of travel. Over the last year, I've taken 21 cruises. I would say about half of them solo. The other half have been with my daughters and my grandchildren or my friends. And today we have a special guest with us.
Hello.
We have my youngest daughter, Maya, who is here with us, and I'm gonna interview her today about her cruise experience. So I think that she'll have some interesting nuggets to share with you all. If you're watching this in the replay, thank you so much for watching the replay. Please leave me a comment to let me know that you caught the replay. You know what? If you're watching this in the replay, go ahead and drop what kind of emoji?
A dog emoji.
Go ahead and drop a dog emoji in the comments. She's saying that because she's sitting there with her dog. If y'all don't know, this is Baby. A lot of you all know what Baby sounds like, tap, tap, tapping, walking around the house while I'm live. But this is her in the flesh. So if you're watching this in the replay, go ahead and drop a dog emoji because I want to know you were here. But if you are live right now with us, please let me know that you're here. Say hi. We like to know who we're talking to. And of course, give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. All right, you all. So I just heard somebody come in. Okay. All right. So if you all okay, somebody just asked me. Hold on. Somebody just asked me because I asked some people to come in and join us. I don't have the link. Okay. So, hey, okay, we have 4 people here. Who are you, friends? Say hi. So, if you don't know this, I have 4 daughters, 4 amazing, beautiful, talented, strong, young women that make me proud every single day. We're supposed to look at the dot,
Okay.
not ourselves. I know it's hard to remember. They make me proud every single day. This is the youngest of the crew. This is my youngest daughter, Maya. Pie for short. Maya Papaya was her nickname when she was growing up. Sometimes that gets shortened to Papaya. Most often it gets shortened to Pie. So you put the link in my inbox. Okay, thank you so much. Did I say out loud that I needed the link, girl? I probably did. Hold on, let me go back and get it. Hold up. Tap this, and then let me put it right here. Uh-oh, no, that didn't do it. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so we're about to do this interview. Now, let me tell you, prior to me going live, about 5 minutes before I went live, I sent Maya a list of almost 30 questions that, hey, that's Miss Alberta. Hey, Miss Alberta.
Hello.
I sent Maya a list of about 30 questions that I might be asking her because I wanted her to be familiar with the questions. I didn't want her to be blindsided. Y'all know how they do when they interview people. Y'all don't see in the interviews when they ask them a question and the person's like, wait a minute, what? You weren't supposed to ask me that. So I sent her a list of about 30 questions. So she may look down at her phone. I told her to tell me any questions she absolutely did not want me to ask. You didn't tell me any. Okay, but she did give me a few that she said I should ask her because she has good answers for them. So again, welcome. If you don't know, if you just came in, I'm Kim. This is Kim After 50. Please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel because we lost a subscriber today, which took us to 2,229 subscribers, and we were at 2,230. So go ahead and subscribe. What was I saying before that?
That
Okay.
You just showed me the question.
All right. So if you just came in, I'm interviewing Maya. If you all know who Maya is, go ahead and in the comments say, "Hey, Maya." If you watch the channel, you probably know who she is. So if you know who she is, go ahead in the comments and say, "Hey, Maya." If you're not familiar with Maya, check out my channel. She's in some of my other videos. She has sailed on Carnival in the last year. Maya has sailed on she said, "Oh, this Q&A will be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be juicy, girl." No, she sailed on Carnival Conquest twice.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
She doesn't remember. I think Carnival Conquest twice. MSC Seascape or Seashore.
Seascape.
MSC Seascape once. Margaritaville Paradise once. They saying hi, Maya.
Hello. Hey, everybody.
What else have you sailed on? MSC Carnival Vista. Carnival Vista. And what else?
I don't really know. I just go on the cruises.
She said she don't know. She just goes. You've been on something else. Carnival Celebration.
Is that the one?
Mm-hmm. And what else? You don't know.
I don't.
We're not gonna worry about it. Okay, so we know that those are the cruise ships that she's been on. I think she's been on something else. I'm quite certain she's been on something else, but I'm not sure. So that's in the last year. So she has quite a bit of cruise experience. What is your current VIFP level with Carnival?
Gold.
She is a gold, very fun person with Carnival at this point. So we're going to go ahead and ask her some questions. Please, if you haven't already, thumbs up the video. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. Okay? Okay? All right. Let's go. So, Maya,
Yes.
what is your earliest travel memory that you still think about?
Ooh, Downtown Disney, when it was actually called Downtown Disney. And we went to the Goofy candy shop.
Mhm.
And then we were sitting outside on the little, like, things that have trees. And I was walking on it. That's
Okay.
what happened.
So that's your
my earliest.
Okay, you got to speak up a little bit. Let us know if you can hear us. Okay. Maya's a little bit soft spoken. So let us know if you can hear us. Okay. So that's your early travel memory that you think about.
Yes.
Being at Downtown Disney when it was still called Downtown
When
Disney.
it was still Downtown Disney.
Okay. And do you remember your first cruise?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, then that's the end of that question.
I remember the dining people call me Maya, but I think that's because you say it.
Yeah. On her first cruise, one of our wait staff, when he called her name, he would say Maya, and he said that was a very common name where he was from. I can't remember where he was from. I want to say India, but I can't remember where he was from. I wish I had the picture that I could show you all of our. Hold on, I can pull it up really quickly. So the next question is, what do you think people assume about cruising that is not true? Like, do your friends say anything particular about cruising?
Oh, I think a lot of people assume you have to be rich to cruise or have a lot of money. I thought that too, but that is not true. You can very easily cruise on a budget.
You can cruise on a budget, honey.
I think that's a very common misconception.
That's a very common misconception. I'm working on a video right now. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all about it in just a second. Hold on. I'm trying to find this picture of our first Maya. This was Maya's first cruise. Post from if you
go to Puerto Maya on our first cruise.
Cozumel. Mm-hmm. Yep, we did.
I think I might remember a little bit of it.
Okay, so let's see. That's post from. Listen, I just searched cruise on my Facebook to look for this picture. That's a dangerous thing for me to search on my Facebook page. Is to search cruises. So you remember going to Cozumel and Puerto Maya? Okay. Let me find another question. Then I'll come back to searching for that. Hold on one second. What's your all-time favorite cruise ship and why?
All-time favorite ship. Is Celebration the Halloween cruise ship that we do?
Not this year. Last year's Halloween cruise was Celebration.
Okay, what was this one?
Vista. Y'all, Maya really don't be knowing
I
what ship
really
we're on.
I just go on the cruise and have a good time. That's always what I say. At work, when people say, like, what port are you going to? What ship are you going on? I say, I don't know. I'm going in the middle of the ocean somewhere. That's always what I say. So I don't remember.
So this
Like
year we went on,
details.
for Halloween, we went on Carnival Vista. Last year, Carnival Celebration. The year before that, Carnival Liberty. Okay. So y'all, this picture is from Maya's first cruise. Maya is the youngest. That's her first cruise. Y'all, all them dresses came from the thrift store. Y'all hear me? We were so broke on this cruise. You remember that? Okay. Okay, so what's your favorite ship? Well, you don't know your favorite ship because you don't know what ships you be on. Okay, well, why? What do you love most about a cruise ship? Let's say that.
The way they decorate it, because, like, the art and stuff, it's all cohesive. Like, the staircasing and, like, the paintings they have on the wall behind the stairs, they all go together. And I love just, like, the different ways the ships look. Like, some are more, like, old-timey art looking, like Renaissance art. And then
Like
some is
Conquest.
very, like, yeah. And then some is very, like, modern and, like, sparkly and shiny. So I like just the difference on how they're decorated.
Okay, she's an artist, y'all. All right, so number 5. This is one that you said you really wanted me to ask. What is your favorite port you ever visited, and what made it stand out to you?
Okay, my favorite port is Grand Turk. That's just like what it's called, or it's not called. Okay, and why is because they have donkeys and just like horses, just like walking around. Like you just like walk, and then you see donkeys.
Yeah.
There were so many donkeys and stray dogs too, and also it's very pretty. And there you can see like the two oceans, like how they're separated, like they don't combine. One is darker and one's like very blue, like very, very blue.
I think it's the ocean and the Caribbean Sea or something like that.
Yeah. But they don't combine. And then there's also like pink salt water there or something like that. So,
yeah,
like,
you can see where the
pink.
two bodies of water meet, and like you can see a clear line of where they meet.
Yeah.
So
That's my favorite.
I have a picture of you with donkeys in Grand Turk, but I don't know if I can find it quickly. If we were prepared, if we were a real show, I would have the pictures ready, but we're not. Okay. What ship or port surprised you the most, good or bad?
Oh, Celebration Key.
Okay, Celebration Key.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and there's so much to do there. I didn't expect that. I never knew like what a cruise ship's private island would be like. I didn't know what to expect. I think that was the first one that I've been to, and it was so pretty. That's not the first cruise ship.
No.
Don't count on me to tell you guys the truth. I don't remember. But it is pretty. There was a lot of bees, but not anymore. The last time we went, the most recent cruise on Halloween, there wasn't that many bees. But it's so pretty there.
Celebration Key is amazing. She's been to Princess Key and Half Moon Key before, but I don't typically get off on the private island. So she hasn't been to those often because we usually, if we're at a private island, I will typically take that as a day to stay on board and enjoy an empty cruise ship and an empty hot tub. Number 7 is what's one cruise you would absolutely do again? I think you would do any of them again.
Oh, all of them.
We took a cruise with some of my business associates one time, and we were on Magic. You've been on Magic twice. So we did a cruise with some of my business associates one time, and it was all women, right?
Mm-hmm.
All women. Okay, so you can go ahead and just share.
Okay. But, like, just meeting everybody that my mom works with and, like, hearing everybody talk so positively about her and just, like, being around that group of people and that group of women, it was just so nice. And we, like, played games, so I don't know. I just liked having like all those people there, but also just like separate, and I could just spend time with my family, but then also like get together and have big group activities. It was really fun.
That's one of the reasons I suggest cruising for family vacations or even a family reunion.
Oh yeah.
Because you can literally everybody come together and do things and then everybody go their own way. And even there are times when, like, say you have 15 people, 13 people want to come together and do an activity, the other two people don't, they can still go do their own thing and nobody's heard about it. You know, everybody's just doing their own thing. But you mentioned something that made me want to ask you another question. So there was a time when we went to an event for my business in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And she had that same experience. We went to an event for my business in Vegas, and there were all these women and some men too there, but majority women. And she had the same experience where she was just like so, like her energy was so high, and she felt so good just being around all these women who are positive, who are doing things, who are achieving things, who are happy to be together and support each other. Um, so, and I love that. So, did you enjoy Vegas?
I did. I love Vegas. I want to go back and do more like nightlife stuff.
Yeah, we did. Listen, I always say I don't go to Vegas. I go to the hotel because I don't leave the hotel. Like the hotel, you can stay in Vegas and never leave your hotel. It's too hot in Vegas to be outside. Okay. What is one cruise experience you would absolutely do again? Or excursion?
Zip lining.
Zipline.
Zip lining. I don't remember what port or
Honduras.
Ooh, I love Honduras too. Second favorite port is probably I don't remember the order. This isn't on the question anymore, but I'm gonna say it anyway. My top 3 favorite ports would be Grand Turk, Honduras, and the Dominican Republic. They're all beautiful. That's it, really. They're just
You
beautiful.
zipline in the Dominican Republic too.
Which is the one that has the pool?
Dominican Republic, Amber Cove. Yeah.
Amber Cove.
Yeah, but you zipline through the rainforest in Roatan, Honduras.
I like the smaller zipline better.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite cruise food? Drop in the comments what your favorite cruise food is too. What's your favorite cruise food?
I'm disappointed because it changed. So before, my all-time favorite would have been Mongolia Walk. How they had it originally is you could walk up, you could put your own noodles, your own veggies, and your own like meat or seafood in your bowl, and they cook it in front of you. Now it's a sit-down restaurant. They give you a little piece of paper, and then you just like fill in a circle of what dish you want. You can't even choose like what veggies you want on your dish. It's just a pre-made dish. I don't like that anymore. They went down. So now my favorite cruise food is Blue Iguana, which is Mexican food.
You've always liked Blue Iguana.
But Mongolia Walk is always.
I thought you were gonna say your favorite cruise food was shrimp cocktail. And when you said they changed it, I thought you were gonna say that because
I think you're right about
yeah,
that, though.
Yeah. Her and Bianca every night, if we go to the main dining room, get shrimp cocktail or double shrimp cocktail. Sea day or port day, which do you prefer?
It depends on the port.
Okay, that's a good answer. Yeah, that's a good answer. What tip would you give to a first-time cruiser? Miss Cornelia said, I've never been on a cruise. So let's say she's thinking about going on a cruise.
Okay.
What tip would you give to a first-time cruiser?
Bring a hobby for yourself. So if you like art, bring a little like book and some paints.
That's
or
a good
like
tip.
A coloring book.
Mm-hmm.
If you like playing games, bring like cards or like a switch, or just something you can do to entertain yourself if there's not anything going on the ship that like piques your interest and you don't feel like just staying in your room. That would probably be my tip.
That's a really good tip, because when I'm in cruise forums and I hear people say, and I don't see it often, but when I see people say, I just went on Carnival Liberty and I was so bored, I'd be confused. because I don't understand how you were so bored. But I think it is what Maya just said is a very good tip. Bring your own form of just sit down, calm down. Somebody just walked in the house, y'all. Baby jumped up. Baby thinks she a guard dog. Bring your own form of entertainment. Bring something that you can do, whether it's a book to read, some cards. Like she said, Maya is paint. She takes little travel watercolors with her and a little travel notebook with her that's no bigger than that. And she will go up on the deck, watch the water, and paint. Cornelia said her phone can entertain her. I do have some games loaded in my phone. Bring something that can where you can entertain yourself. Even if you crochet, go sit on the deck and crochet. Yeah, bring something that will entertain you, because there will be pockets of time where nothing that they're offering appeals to you. Now, y'all know during those times I take me a good old nap. But there may be pockets of time where nothing appeals to you, so bring something to entertain yourself. That was a really good tip. Okay, so now we're going to move and we're going to talk about budget travel. I'm live, whoever that is. We're going to talk about budget travel. I'm a budget traveler. Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, Cornelia, I absolutely would.
I want to.
So, what do your friends say when they see how much you travel?
They're just always like, you're always on cruises, you're never home. And then they like ask the questions like, where are you going? And I say, I don't know. I don't know anything. But that's kind of it.
All right. So what do you say about, because you always say that when your friends say something to you about how often you cruise, you say, my mom values experiences over stuff.
Yeah.
So now that you're an adult and you've known that all your growing up, that it's more important to me that I give my kids experiences than that I give them stuff, right? Because I have done the whole floor covered on Christmas with Christmas gifts, and then 2 months later, 3 months later, you're throwing some of that stuff in the garbage. They're not playing with it. They got a room full of toys, but they talking about they don't have nothing to play. They bored. So what, as an adult, does experiences over stuff mean to you? You're a young adult, but you're an adult.
Like, what it means is it just means, like, experiences over stuff. But I think it's important, and I feel like a lot of people should try and adapt that mindset, or just, like, put it into their thought process if you don't usually think like that. Because me, personally, I love just, like, looking back and remembering, like, fun times I had with my mom on a cruise, or, like, even just, like, driving to the port is fun, because we're, like, listening to music, or, like, we're just talking about random stuff, and I feel like I see a different side of my mom than I usually do. And I don't know, because, like my mom said, stuff is going to be gone in a few, like, few weeks, few months, few years. You're not going to remember it. Those aren't the important things to you, but, like, you're always going to have your memory for the most part. So I don't know. I just feel like it's really important.
On this last cruise, we had church on the way to the cruise port, didn't we?
We did.
Y'all, we had whole church. We had 2 cars. I was just telling somebody else this. I wonder who it was. I can't even remember. You're talking about you always don't have your memory. We had 2. I hope it wasn't y'all, because I'm about to say it again. We had 2 cars. Because Aaliyah and the boys drove in their car. We drove in my truck. We had both cars like on the Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
And we had testimony service. We had praise and worship. We had prayer because it was a Sunday. So we had whole church driving down 275. And it was good. And I feel like I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what experience. I love that she said she sees a different side of me. I saw this thing on Instagram the other day, and it said something like, do you have it?
The video you sent.
Yeah. And I sent it to them in a group chat. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Oh, it's quiet. Does he cuss? I hope it don't cuss.
I think he just saw it.
You know, before this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching. You know, before this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching.
So it's Donkey, and the caption says, "Me immediately after spending any amount of time with my mother." And Donkey is saying, "After this is over, I'm gonna need therapy. Look at my eye twitching." And I sent it to them, and she replied back, and she was like, "I don't feel that way when I hang out with you." She said, in fact, her guy friend says that whenever she gets off the phone with me, he can tell it's me because she's in a better mood. Y'all, that is like one of the highest compliments I've ever received from anybody, is that my child feels that way about hanging out with me. So okay, so
can I say another thing about okay, experiences more so also will make you happy than a thing will. Like if you buy a toy or just like a little thing and it doesn't make you happy, it doesn't bring you joy. But like going out and doing something, spending time with somebody, or even by yourself, like you don't have to have experiences with other people. Like if you solo cruise, like my mom sometimes, you can just like, it makes you happy. It brings you joy. It brings like something to your soul that just like an object or a thing can't usually do. Like some things can, but most things won't do that. But like a good memory, a good moment, that will always make you happy. So
yeah, I agree. Let's see. What do you Okay, we have done lots of extreme budget travel. Like extreme budget travel. People see me travel a lot and they make an assumption, like Maya said, that I'm spending a lot of money to travel. Most of the time, my goal is to spend less on my vacation than it would cost me to live those same amount of days at home. That's usually my goal. So when I look at how much it costs to feed myself at home, how much electricity I use at home, I don't know the exact number. I'm not that deep into that portion of it. But what it cost me to drive my car around at home, my goal, and I don't always make this goal, but my goal is to spend less on my travel than I do at home. So, okay. So this is what I was gonna say to y'all earlier that I forgot to say. I do that all the time, don't I? This is what I was gonna say to y'all earlier that I forgot to say. I'm working on a video for you all where I went and checked all of my cruise offers, and I screen recorded myself checking all of my cruise offers. I think this video is going to go up tomorrow. You all are going to be surprised at the cruise offers that I have right now. And one of them isn't even a casino offer. So that means anybody can book it. And it is dirt cheap. So remember what I'm saying to you now about spending less for travel than I spend at home. Because this one is less than I even spend on food for the amount of days that the cruise is. The whole cruise costs less than I even spend at home just eating 3 meals a day at home. So think about that. Is something burning?
I was thinking the same thing.
You were thinking the same thing.
It smells like meat.
It smells like something is on the stove and they cut the stove on.
You want me to check?
And something is melting. Yeah, go check real quick. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Wooka wooka. Subscribe to the channel. That was me doing the DJ thing. Wooka wooka wooka. Because I'm working on that video now. It's giving me the business because the screen recording, it's in vertical, and I'm trying to figure all that out. But I was surprised, and I think you will be too. And if you're looking for a last minute cruise deal, I got one for you in this video. So, I was about to ask the next question, but she's not here. Thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. We appreciate it. Karina, don't tell me I'm funny, because I be thinking I'm funny, girl. So if you tell me I'm funny, it just gets worse. All right. Was something burning?
No.
Okay. Okay, so we have taken trips, y'all. Hey, Candace. Candace baby was in the video for a few seconds today. So we have taken trips that with a budget that you just wouldn't even believe. right? There was a time when we could not afford to travel. So we took lots of very, very, very inexpensive trips. So, thank you, Candace. So, on those trips, some of those extreme budget trips, do you think that travel is worth it when you have to be on such a tight budget?
Absolutely. If you know how to do it right, like my mom does.
Girl, I know how to do it.
Because for the longest time, I didn't even realize we were doing like cheap vacations or like budget trips. I thought we were doing like, I was like my friends thinking like, oh, my mom has a lot of money saved up somewhere because we're like doing a lot of traveling. But no. And I still had a good time. I still had fun. Like when we went to downtown Disney, I thought like I went to Disney. Like I thought I went to the theme parks. I thought I did everything people do when they post about going to Disney online. I thought I did all that stuff because I had fun and I had the magic. And I don't know. So I feel like know what you're doing, do a little bit of research so you're not just like going out there completely blindsided. And you can still have just as much fun as if you were spending a load of money.
That's right,
versus a little
Candace.
bit of money.
That's right. Listen, if when people say, Kim, you should be a travel agent, I don't know, because my passion is to help people see that you can travel for the dirt cheap. And I don't think that that would mean as a travel agent I would make good money. Because your income is based on your commissions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always
The
trying
magic, exactly.
to. We were just talking about that at the training I went to in Bradenton
Oh, okay.
at Auntie Emily's house.
Mhm.
And Karita was there. And so it's based on your commission, right? So I'm always trying to get somebody a better deal. So when people say, I think you should be a travel agent because you love travel, I don't know, because I could not convince you to take a $10,000 vacation when I really feel like you could take a $479 vacation and have just as much fun. Like I couldn't do it. So anyway, so then my next question was, and you kind of answered this, I'm contemplating between Disney World and Disney Cruise for David and Alyssa first time. What would you recommend? Hold on one second. I would recommend, if you could only do one. Let me think about that, because I just went back and forth in my mind real quick. First of all, I've never taken a Disney cruise, so I don't feel like I can weigh in fairly. But if you can only do one, I'm going to say Disney World. If you can only do one, Disney World, and they have to go to Magic Kingdom at least one of your days. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to kind of piggyback off of what you just said. Did you ever feel deprived on our budget Disney trips? I think you kind of already answered it.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Anytime I went to Disney, I had a good time. Like even if it was just the campsite at Disney, I forgot what that's
Fort Wilderness.
Fort Wilderness. That was fun. Even if we just did like, we had the tents, we weren't across from like the pool area, I still had a good time. You just have to know how to have fun.
You have to know how to have fun. Right. There are times when we went and we stayed at Fort Wilderness and I did not have money to get into the parks. Disney has a campground. A lot of people don't know that, where you can tent camp instead of paying for a hotel. It ain't, I mean, you paying more than another campground, but you're paying less typically than for a hotel room. And the campground has pools, horses, Chip and Dale come down every night to watch a movie with you, roast marshmallows, and that's free. The movies with Chip and Dale, the pools, and all that kind of stuff. But there were times we stayed at the campground and could not afford Disney Magic Kingdom tickets. We couldn't afford to go into any of the theme parks, and we would just go and stay at the campground, do all the free things. And then the highlight, do you remember when we rented the Sea-Doos?
Oh, yeah.
Right. And so we were able to rent a Sea-Doo for like an hour, and it was like $50. But that $50 was cheaper than even one ticket to a theme park. And so the highlight of the trip was them being able to drive the Sea-Doos out in Bay Lake at Disney World. And we came in like a whole trip for less than the cost of just tickets to the theme park, and we were able to stay for a few days. So yeah, All right, so that is that. All right, so now let's switch to budget travel and lifestyle. We're still on this. What do you honestly think about me doing van life? Honestly.
Like, do I think you should do it?
Look at this. Baby, get down.
She just wants to say hi. She was giving her opinions.
Okay.
But like, if I think you should do it, yes, I think you should do it. I think it's a good idea. I think it'll be fun. I think starting off slow, like you said, definitely. But I don't see why not. I feel like it'll be good for you. I feel like it'll be fun.
Okay. Very good. What do you, wait, is this on this section 3? What is your favorite, look at Candace, my baby. Candace is a dog person. Baby, can you sit down? Can you sit down? You're not the star of the show. What is your favorite? We're in the mother-daughter section of our questionnaire, y'all. What is your favorite travel memory with me so far? I'm curious about this myself.
Who was it? It was when it was just me and you on the cruise on Margaritaville. I don't know if it was like a dinner we went to, or if we were just like talking in the room. But you were just like telling me stories. I love when you tell me stories. I love your stories.
She does.
But you were just like telling me stories and talking about things, and you were just, I don't know. You were just talking.
Yeah, me and Maya went on a cruise on Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. And the mother-daughter at the table next to us. Y'all know how cruise, when somebody's at the table next to you, like they're this far from you. This your table, this their table. Remember she thought that I was your sugar mama?
Oh, yeah.
That was the weirdest thing to me because they were a mother and daughter too. So why would you assume that I'm her sugar mama on this cruise? But we ended up sitting and talking with them for a long time and had a good conversation, had a lot of fun with them. But yeah, they thought I was Maya's sugar mama on the cruise.
Getting tattoos together.
Oh yeah. Oh, Miss Candace says she loves her grays.
Oh.
Me and Maya have, I can't turn my arm that way. They're kind of matching. Maya's is prettier than mine. Y'all, they can't really see it. They're conch shells. We got these tattoos in Nassau, Bahamas. The conch represents Bahamas. We are Bahamian girls, so we got those tattoos. What has traveling taught you about life?
Just to get out there more and kind of get out of your head, because traveling makes me realize the world is so big and I am so small. Like, I think everything in my life is like the end of the world and so dramatic and all this and all that, but it's really not, because like getting out there, it doesn't matter. The little things that are happening in my life that's stressing me out, it does not matter, and I really just need to calm down. Because there's so much more happening in the world.
She really does just need to calm down, y'all.
So, probably that. And then also just, like, seeing how other people live, seeing just the differences. Like, even just, like, going to Vegas, like, versus being in Florida, it's so different. It's so different in Vegas. Like, there's not palm trees everywhere. There's not grass and sand everywhere. It's so dry. Like, it's hot here, but it's like dry and hot there. So just like.
Or what about the time we went to South Carolina and we were driving down those back roads and we saw the cotton growing in the field?
Oh yeah, and just like also like mountains and stuff. We don't have mountains in Florida. At least not a lot of them. It's very flat here. But like there's so many, just like, even in Tallahassee, just if you go to Tallahassee, there's more mountains in Tallahassee and it's so just like hilly. So just like seeing everything, like not everything is the same. There's so much out there in the world. There's so much to experience. Like, yeah, I don't know where I'm going.
So
with that.
I got a question that's not on the sheet because something just flashed into my mind. Do you remember when we went to Savannah, Georgia, and we went to the church that was part of the Underground Railroad.
Yes.
And so that just flashed into my mind when you were talking for some reason. Your father accuses
Why
me.
am I embarrassed? I feel like you did something embarrassing.
She said, "Why am I embarrassed?" No, don't be embarrassed. We're proud of your daddy.
Okay.
Your father, is that a new tattoo?
Oh no, this is just paint.
Okay. Your father accuses me of turning everything into a field trip. I'm a homeschool mom. How do you feel about the fact that I seek out educational opportunities like going to the church that was part of the Underground Railroad? Like we literally stopped at the place where they were growing the cotton and I let them get out and pick some of the people cotton. What do you feel like about the fact that, like, we went to the James Brown statue so that we could take a picture with the James? Like, what do you think about the fact that I intentionally seek out educational opportunities? And be honest.
I have two different sides.
Okay, tell them both sides.
One, and I'm being honest.
Be honest. It's not gonna hurt my feelings because y'all grown now.
It's annoying because a lot of the times I just want to like. Now when I'm on vacation, I'm kind of like my mom now. Like I don't want to do anything. I just want to like relax and do what I want to do when I want to do it. But a lot of the times in traveling with my mom, who is amazing and who I love.
You can be honest.
I love you and you're amazing.
Okay.
She likes to turn things into field trips and like educational things and like, baby, like long lessons and stuff when you really don't want to hear a lesson. So it's like annoying because it's like wrong place, wrong time kind of. But also on the flip side, not in the moment looking back on it, I appreciate it because like going to the museum, I like that I went there now. Like I'm happy that I went there. The statue, I think the statue was kind of unnecessary. It's a statue.
Greenwich James Brown.
But it's a statue.
Get on up.
So I don't know. It's good. It's good and bad. I feel
So
like,
in the moment, sometimes you'd rather be doing something else.
Yeah.
That's fair. But in
like,
retrospect, you're happy that you got
I enjoy those little lessons and stuff that I had.
That's fair. That's fair. My feelings ain't hurt. Let's see. Somebody said something, I think. Oh no, Candace just dropped some. Candace said y'all have traveled a lot. It sounds cool. Thank you, Miss Candace. Favorite travels through my life. Okay, so for the past year, I have taken quite a few solo trips, which is something they've never really experienced before. Because the only time before that I left y'all was business.
Yeah.
What do you think about the fact that I'm taking solo trips and if y'all can come, I always make it open. If they can come, they come. If they can't come, because they both have jobs, if they can't, or they all have jobs, if they can't come, then I just go. What do you think about that? That's very different. I'm a homeschool mom. I've always, we you know.
I'm proud of you. I think it's good. I think it's nice because, like, I'm sure as a mom, you don't always want to travel with your kids. You'd rather, like, be by yourself, do your own thing. And it's not like we always, like, bother my mom when we're with her. At least I know I don't. I like to do my own thing. But my sister, Bianca, she's kind of the one who likes to stick with my mom always.
Step for step.
So
Bianca say every little step I take, you will be. Bianca does. Bianca wakes up and be like, Mommy, what are we doing today? Maya is more like my personality when it comes to that, in that she's fine doing together, but she's also perfectly fine doing her own thing. Yeah.
I think it's good, especially like where you're at in life right now. I think it's good for you. I think it's nice.
Okay.
And I think it's deserved too, honestly. You do a lot of work, you think about us a lot all the time. I feel like it's good to just get time like actually by yourself away from everything.
That's true. That's true. All right, so we're gonna do these quick fire. Carnival, MSC, Margaritaville at Sea.
Carnival.
Favorite midnight snack on a cruise ship?
Candy. From the Cherry on Top candy shop.
Best cruise show you've ever seen?
Love and Marriage, always. 10 out of 10, always.
They never miss Love and Marriage.
Never.
Hi, ladies. So happy to be on the live chat, listening in to catch up. Thank you for joining us. I thought you were going to say MSC, the acrobatics.
Oh, that was nice, but no.
Love and Marriage. They never miss Love and Marriage. What's the wildest thing you've seen on a cruise ship?
I was in line for guest services.
Oh,
there
I
was
told
this
the
girl.
story.
She was going off on the people, like going off, cussing, yelling, just like acting a mess. And I've never seen somebody actually like throw a tantrum, like a grown woman throw a tantrum before. So that was crazy. That was crazy.
I told y'all this story. It was about the cake, right?
Yeah.
That she had.
And it said on the website, they showed her the little printed receipt that it had strawberry in it. So she was in the wrong.
But she
But
said
did
she
not
was
have
allergic to
strawberry.
strawberries. And
Well, that's enough. I have a whole thing to say about that.
and then didn't she throw the cake?
No.
I thought you said she threw the cake.
Mm-mm. The cake wasn't there. She probably she threw like a pin at him or something.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think
She
I told
threw
y'all she threw the
something.
cake. I told the story wrong. I wasn't there. She threw a pin.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember you saying, girl, Natasha. Okay, let me read this again. Natasha, that's what I said. I don't know if you saw me say it, but the video I'm trying to get up tomorrow, I went and checked all of my cruise offers, and I am amazed. I want to tell y'all this one so bad, but I want y'all to watch the video when I put it up tomorrow. I'm the kind of person who, if I buy you a gift for your birthday, I'm going to probably give it to you now. Because I want to tell y'all this deal I found so bad. Lots of pre-Black Fridays. I think bookings are down because some of my offers are better offers than I've ever gotten before. And then, like I said, the one is not even a casino offer. It's just an offer anybody can get. And I'm just amazed by the price. So, okay. Number 29, rapid fire. What's one thing I do on a cruise ship that makes you laugh?
Not do anything.
Wait, you're going to have to say more than that because I don't not do anything.
Spending so much time in the room.
I do that.
And it's not a bad thing because everybody has their own vacation how you want. So it's not a bad thing. It's just a little silly to me because like there's a lot to do, and like me and Bianca, my sister, were like asked if my mom wants to do things with us, but she's like, no, I'll just stay in the room. No, I'm okay.
Yeah, I do stuff every day, but I don't go. Like I go do something. I might do two activities, and then I'm going to go back to the room. And when I'm in the room with them, I look forward to when they're leaving the room so that I can have the room to myself. But yeah, I am really I don't do a whole lot on a cruise. Well, Bianca doesn't either.
Because you guys do stuff together.
Yeah, Bianca doesn't either. Okay, so that's the thing I do to make you laugh. Okay, so.
Oh, and talking to strangers. My mom loves talking to strangers. That's fun. Because she says she's an introvert. She claims up and down that she's an introvert, but she does things that introverts won't do. So she's not an introvert. And it's not, at first, I thought it was for like business or like for work and stuff that she has to talk to people. But she does it just like for fun. She'll just be like sitting on the bench outside, like on the Lido. Somebody comes up with a book. She's like, what are you reading? And they have a whole conversation, a whole like hour-long conversation. Just from that one thing. So
I am an
funny.
introvert, though. Introvert. Yes. This is a good one. This is so good. Okay, should I tell? I'm going to tell. I'll get the video up tomorrow. Okay, but just make sure you have your notifications on and you subscribe to the channel. Because I was shocked. Yeah, I am an introvert, but I was on a cruise, this last cruise we were on. I ended up talking to these two ladies and got their phone number, gave them my phone number, the whole 9 yards. When the lady got up and left, she was like, I'm your mama now. When you come to Jacksonville, make sure you call me so we can hang out when you come visit Jacksonville. And Bianca walked off and she was like, okay, introvert. I do yeah, I make friends on the cruise ship, but I am an introvert. Okay, so I think that's all the questions. It didn't seem like we were gonna get through all of them.
I didn't.
Oh no, did we already say that? What's your tip for first? Yeah, you already said what's your tip for first time
Yeah.
cruisers. Okay. Do y'all have any questions for Maya before I let her go? Let me know. You have anything else you want to share?
No.
No, that's it. Okay. If y'all don't have any questions, Amy said, "Wait, am I still live?" Yes, Amy. We've been live for 50 minutes and 32 seconds. Nothing else you want to share? Okay. No questions for Maya? All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with Has She Solo Cruise?
Not yet.
Tell them about your girlfriend's trips. Maya has 3 girlfriends?
Oh yeah, I have coworkers from my old job, and we do like little road trips together, little vacations. We went to St. Augustine together and to Savannah, Georgia together.
On 2 different trips?
On 2 different trips, and they were both very fun. And I was by myself, just me and 2 other girls.
Yeah, so not by herself, but she was without her family. And they're not like the best of friends?
One of them are, the other one's just like...
Okay, but they take these little trips together about once a year?
Yeah.
Yeah. And have a good time. And I love that. And recently she went to Texas.
Oh yeah, with my guy friend.
With her guy friend. To his family reunion. And are those the only trips you've taken without the family?
Did I go on one with Bianca? That was just like to Tampa. So not really a trip.
Oh, no, y'all went to Orlando for Grandma Weta for Mother's Day.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Okay, Miss Candace said... She asked about baby. You were eating dinner, Amy? Are you still on your cruise, Amy? How do you feel when you have to leave baby behind?
Oh. I feel sad, but also like a little bit not too sad because she's annoying sometimes. I love her so much. I love her very, very much. She's my girl, but she's annoying. She gets on my nerves. So it's kind of nice to like get a little break. But then when I come back, it's nice to see how excited she is to see me.
Yeah, that would be a very different answer for Bianca, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. Those are her children.
Maya did not choose baby. Baby chose Maya. Like, I bought baby from... I was about to say something that's not politically correct. I bought baby from this random person at a Walgreens. Were you there when I got baby?
Yeah. We went to Dollar Tree.
At a Walgreens. For what? Was it $15 or $20?
I think 15.
Yeah. And Maya, how old were you? Like 10, maybe? Yeah. And so she was like for everybody. But baby just stuck to Maya from like day one. Maya was her person. And so she's Maya's dog, but not because Maya went out and got a dog. It's because baby chose Maya as her person. And so I try to remind... Should I do it Disney? Courtney, I believe you asked me that already. I feel like I answered that question.
It was either she asked you twice or somebody else asked you the exact same question.
Okay. And so I try to be understanding of not making Maya solely responsible for baby because Maya didn't choose baby. Baby chose Maya. But as she's become an adult, Maya has kind of taken on the responsibility of baby. Baby just tolerates the rest of us. She loves Maya.
That's my girl.
Now, Bianca, Candace, not this last cruise, but the cruise before that, on Royal Caribbean, Bianca was crying because the dog sitter...
Yeah.
The dog sitter said something to Bianca that made Bianca feel like she didn't want the dogs there. So Bianca got stressed out and she was crying because she didn't want her dogs to be somewhere where somebody didn't want them there. But it was just a misunderstanding. Bianca went out and bought 2 golden doodles. Um, she's Bianca is like a dog mom, like the kind of dog mom that they make parody videos of on Instagram. Those are her kids. Um, but anyway, Disney or Disney Cruise Line. I'm gonna say Disney, because you can have a Disney vacation customized to your budget much easier than you can a Disney Cruise Line vacation customized to your budget. You can stay on property or off property, which will drastically impact how much you pay for lodging. You can pack your lunch and bring it into the parks with you and buy your dinner in the parks to save the money of having to eat all day in the parks. So if you're on a budget but trying to do Disney, I would say Disney parks, because you can do Disney parks on a budget as long as you know the tricks of the trade. And I know the tricks of the trade, and you know me, so you know we can work it out. But again, I've never been on a Disney Cruise Line cruise. I was thinking about doing one in January because I saw a really good price come down for one. But by really good price, I mean a 4-day cruise for $1,700. Pet sitter stress is real. All the public elevators went out of my apartment on Monday. My pet sitter couldn't get to my apartment. Bianca was crying. I can't even remember what happened.
They said she was having accidents, and Bianca was saying that's not usual for her.
Okay.
And then it turned into...
The pet sitter said that the Miso, the little golden doodle, the brown one, was having accidents, and Bianca was saying that's not normal for her. Do you think she's sick or something like that? And the pet sitter was like, Maya just texted me and said, can I go now? I agree with Disney tips. My lunch came from Piggly Wiggly every day. Enjoyed dinner in the park. Right. So there are ways to kind of work it to enjoy a Disney vacation without a Disney World vacation. You can add some here, take some from here. You can kind of customize it to make it fit. Maya just texted me, can she go now? Yes, you can go now. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody. It was nice talking with you guys.
I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and I see the text pop up on my phone. So Bianca said, y'all, I flip back and forth between conversations. I'm trying to work on that. The pet sitter, so Bianca said to the, love you too, baby. Thank you so much. Bianca said to the pet sitter, is she sick? And the pet sitter was like, she's perfectly fine. Nobody's mistreating them. But if you don't trust me, you can have somebody come pick them up. Bianca was just boohoo crying. Because then she felt like even if they stay for the next 2 days, because I think we were 2 days into the cruise, then is she going to mistreat them? She got in touch with her dad for her dad to go get them. It was just a whole fiasco. It ended up being a misunderstanding, which can happen with text, where the pet sitter felt that Bianca was feeling like something was wrong with Miso, and the pet sitter was not paying enough attention to it. Whatever. It was just a big old mess. So yeah, pet sitter stress can be real. Let's see. I have an 80-pound golden retriever. Oh, that worked out perfectly, Natasha. That worked. Yeah, Candace, it was when I was like, I said, Bianca, let me see the text, because I'm thinking there had to be something missing between, do you think she's sick, and well, if you want to, you can have somebody come get them. I'm like, something had to happen between them too. But I read the text thread, and that's exactly how it went. It ended up being a misunderstanding, but that was on our Royal Caribbean cruise. On this last cruise, they used a different pet sitter. All 3 dogs, Baby, Mochi, and Miso, went to a different pet sitter. So y'all, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I thought this would be nice. I think I've done Maya before. I think I've done Aaliyah. I don't think I've done Bianca. I don't think. So I'm going to try to get her to come on and do a live with me and talk about her cruise experiences, or travel experience, because Bianca does take solo trips, which I love. Bianca went to New York City last year on her own. She went to Colorado last year, all on her own. And I love that for her, that at the age she is, she's decided, I want to go to Colorado. Nobody else wants to go to Colorado. I'm booking a trip to Colorado. And she went to Colorado to see snow and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try to get her to come on the set and interview her about her travel experiences. But yeah, Cornelia, we can talk about it because I know how to do Disney budget. I'm a Disney girly. I love Disney. And I loved taking my kids to Disney over the years and having them experience Disney. And I had to do it many, many times on a budget. I'm trying to show y'all this purse. I don't know where Maya is. When Maya comes, I'll have her. Yeah, she went to New York City. I think she was there for like 3 days. I was a nervous wreck. All on her lonesome. And then she was like, she wanted to go to Colorado and see snow. I was like, I don't really want to go to Colorado. And then when she booked it, I almost added myself to the trip. Maya, will you hand me that purse? I want to show them the purse Miss Emily got me. I almost booked myself on the trip because I didn't want her taking that trip. I think there's a wallet there too. By herself, but she was like, oh no, Mommy, I'm fine. Look at this purse, y'all. One of my friends got me. Thank you, baby. Look at this. Like, this is how much of a Disney person I am. My friend bought me this purse. And then Maya and Bianca got me this wallet. And they didn't even coordinate. But they just happened to give me these things. I was like, those go perfectly together. Look at God. Look at God. All right, so that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Please be on the lookout for this video tomorrow. I screen recorded it in vertical. I should have screen recorded it horizontal because now I'm just having a difficult time making it fit like in the frame. But I'm really excited about it. I checked out on my cruise offers. I showed you what they were. I screenshotted you so that you can see my process. I'm gonna try to get it up by 3 crisscross so that you can see my process, so that you can see what my actual cruise offers look like that I get. And I'm not a big gambler. So I do go to the casino, but I don't gamble big in the casino. So I want you to see the actual cruise offers I get, how many of them I get. So when people say, oh, but you're spending more in the casino than you would on a cruise. No. No. Because all the cruise offers they offer me, I could book a cruise in every one of those categories of those offers. And on some of them, I could book multiple cruises in each category for those offers and be booked up for the whole 2026 off of the cruise offers I have now. You just have, just like we were talking about with Disney, you just have to know how to work it to make it work for you. If you're tempted to spend a whole bunch in the casino and you don't know how to stop, then I would say, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, because you can go overboard. You know what I'm saying? But if you know how to get up and walk away from a machine, those casino offers really do put you in a position where you're traveling for less than if you were a travel agent. I was talking to a Carnival employee a couple weeks ago on a cruise, and we had the same base rate just about, but I had onboard credit and he didn't have onboard credit. So I ended up paying less to be on that cruise than he was paying to be on that cruise. So if you know how to work the casino offers, they really work for you. But like I said, one of the best offers that I had yesterday was not even a casino offer. It's something anybody can book. So I'm going to work on editing that tonight so that I can get it up tomorrow. If I can't get it just right, just work with me, because I don't want to play with it for too long and then the offers not be there for those of you who may want to take advantage of them. All right. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see you all on the next video. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it so much. Please share this video with anybody that you think might benefit from it, and make sure you thumbs up the video on your way out. I'll see y'all on the next video, hopefully one day at sea or somewhere else down the road. Bye-bye.